Hey, I'm Kev, Mr. Cole. Welcome back to MotoGP 17 and the manager career as we're headed to Austria. So here we are around the Red Bull Ring. Very difficult circuit on a bike, very strange circuit on a bike as well. So we go into the final corner, got to stand the bike up. Remember WSC recommended me. And that's what I practice as well. I've done a couple practice races around Austria in the past on the Moto2 machine, just trying to learn how to stand the bike up like that. Remember, we do 2 qualifying efforts, so on this first qualifying effort, just learning where to brake and what we can do around this very fast circuit with very slow corners for a bike. And that's not how you take the hairpin. And the hairpin is so clumsy as well. It's ridiculous that bikes race around here, but hey, when you have Red Bull as a sponsor, not just an event but also a team, guess you got to come around here once a year. But yeah, I'm used to driving this circuit, not riding around it. MacDonald, it hasn't been a kind circuit at MacDonald in the past. He's had pace around here, no doubt, but it's been one of those circuits where he just hasn't had the best of luck as well. You see, very patient on the throttle. There we go into the last couple corners. Good to brake so early into that corner. And you've got to use all of the runoff. As you can see, stand the bike up through that final corner. So that's where we're going to be used in time in the race. But just as long as we keep the bike upright, we should be scoring points. That's the aim. So you go for a proper qualifying effort. Using some of that rear brake as well. See a bit wide all over the curb on the exit, not good. So come out some of the other riders to do their qualifying effort. We go up the hill. Get it into first. Probably shouldn't have got it into first. But let's get the acceleration out of that slow corner. One of the slowest again on the calendar. Up there with like Assen's hairpin. So he did a 32.3. Marcus did a 32.1. It's around halfway through our lap. So we've got to get into the 32s. Look at that, we're not far off at the moment. Getting down here into that blind left-hander. Bit wide into the rear tyres getting leery. Not liking what I'm doing. Go through the left and out through the right. Don't want to actually go over that curb on the inside because that can push the bike wide on the exit. You see a 10th down now heading into the final couple of corners through the penultimate corner. And the final corner, as you can see, very slow. It's going to cross the line with a 32.8. We're going to lose almost a second in that final sector because of that final corner. Now we have to take it. But still, right up there for the time being. Let's see if we remain there for the rest of qualifying. As you get the session info up. Skip time. Oh, top 10 for MacDonald. That would be very handy ahead of Danny Kent there, Marini. And now look at our teammate. Up there in 13th. Leading the 5th row. Best qualifying by a country mile. As we don't even know how to scroll down for a teammate. For the first time ever as well. The qualifying session. This is fantastic. With Morbidelli on pole ahead of Marcus. Lutin 3rd. Olivier 4th. Pisini 5th. Nakagami 6th. Baldassari 7th, Shirota 8th, Zabi 9th, MacDonald leads the 4th row ahead of Kent and Marini, and there is our teammate directly behind us, leading the 5th row ahead of Courtois and Agata. There's Bagnaia in 16th, leading the 6th row with Ika in last. So a superb qualifying for the Elusive twins, but can they maintain the position and continue scoring points? As you've got some beautiful sunny conditions for this race round the hills, and as you can see, there is light still on the second page, and immediately on the third page, there is Magnum in 13th. Really good signing, it seems like the Finn. Really am pleased with how he's developed as the season has gone on. Now if he gets another top 10, as looking right at the back, you've got Paoli there on the 10th right alongside Pons and Nakashima.
The riders are all on the grid now, ready for the Austrian Grand Prix. In just a few moments, the lights will go out and they'll be away at this historic Red Bull Ring.
As Ika's right at the back, but MacDonald's just concentrating on the run to the first corner. It can get very tight into that first corner. Let's see if we can get a good start though as the lights appear. And go out for this 7-lap race. Again, we've got to look at tyre wear as this race goes on, as he jumps the third row, jumps the second row maybe. Looking to the inside, I think that is Marquez, and Morbidelli's Luti leads. Fantastic from MacDonald, up to second. And now got the slipstream of the Swiss rider as he goes up the hill towards the hairpin. Looking round the outside, almost onto the grass. Gets it down to first gear, runs slightly wide. Well, he does take the lead, does MacDonald. One of the stewards will call him back for that though, as he did run wide. But he was ahead of Luti before the braking zone, so I think he's okay. Those all go very wide in that right hand, and Marcus up to second ahead of Luti, and he tries to take the lead from MacDonald. It's important for MacDonald to maintain this lead into that final corner. Because then if he does lose it, then you can immediately get the slipstream on that front stretch from Marcus. That's if he stays close behind us, Marcus, as we head into the final couple of corners in this opening lap. He's not. Almost a second behind us, Mark. Not Mark, Alex. Get my Marcus confused as Dominic Agata is down on the Suter. As Luti takes the lead onto the second lap, I told you. You can get some slipstream off someone. Well, it's not Marcus, it's Luti. And here comes Oliveira. Here comes Morbidelli. Here comes Alex. There's Morbidelli battling for second. Now he's battling for fifth. The Mark VDS charge by the twins. And Luti leads up the hill. Here comes MacDonald charging down the inside. Back into the lead past Luti. A very up and down season for the Swiss rider, but much on an up here in Austria. Again, a race that could be considered his home race, as he takes back the lead down the inside of MacDonald. Let's go through that kink. That really is a turn with these bikes, not really much for the F1 cars. We can understand why they call this a 10-turn circuit for the bikes, maybe 9 for the F1 cars. So you go into the left. Now through the right, he's taken back the lead. Here we go into the final sector where it will be very slow for MacDonald. Here comes Luti diving down the inside into my ultimate corner. What a move! Oh, he's down in the final corner. We knew that was going to happen. Didn't want it this early though. He joins in third. Oh, 15th, just about. Watch out, Pons. So now he's got Danny Kent in front. And I think that's Nakashima, or Nakagami should I say. He's got Navarro behind him, 17th, battling with Raffin. MacDonald down to 13th on his third lap. He's going to try and battle his way through the field. Starting with getting past Quartararo for 12th. He hops down the inside and hops into 12th. Just about keeps the bike upright. He's got Pons past Shirota behind for the final point. It wasn't Kent, it was Pons. It was Shirota, should I say. Battle with Pons. And there's Nakagami in front. Behind Bagnaia and Mourinho battling for 9th. There's going down the hill into the left. And Nakagami losing the rear end. So MacDonald slides through into 11th, into the next left. But now into this penultimate corner, we've seen our opponents have carrying so much more speed into it. Will Nakagami also make a move Doesn't look like from the Japanese rider. But now the final corner. He made it through. That's the important part. Olivier does the fastest at MacDonald. Drops down to 12, but he's got the slipstream. He's around halfway through this race. In towards the first corner, down the inside. Up into 11th. Getting points here is a bonus for MacDonald. I did not expect any at all. But he's definitely getting some at the moment. He's got up the hill. God, you have to brake around 150 metres on a bike, despite being uphill. And now we're getting past Marini into the top 10. This is good points for MacDonald. Might not lose too much in the end. As all, Marini gets into the back of MacDonald. That's our teammate in front battling with Bagnaia for 8th. Let's see if we can hold up the Sky Tower rider for us. So MacDonald slides. Then the left-hander just holds on to the bike though. And now we're right behind his teammate on his tail. Heading towards the penultimate corner. As he needs to make a move on Bagnaia. Very brave from the fin. Will it work out though? It will. Fantastic move. Let's make it through the final corner. And on to the 5th lap of the race. Over halfway through, MacDonald in the top 10. And only had one fall so far in 4 laps. Considering I thought it'd be every lap, this is pretty good. I didn't see the leaders way in the distance up the hill. Really braking speed over 160 miles per hour for braking hard. For the hairpin. Oh, MacDonald down! Fortunately, he doesn't lose too many places, just 1 in the end, or 2. As he rejoins ahead of Quartararo, but that was silly. Should not have got that close to Bagnaia. And Saluti takes the lead from Oliveira. So, the Mark VDS twins are not in the lead at the time being. They're not taking major points out of MacDonald here. Oliveira is. But it's good to see all the Elusive riders now behind Marini in his 5th lap. Looking down the inside of the Italian into the penultimate corner. Oh, slightly wide though. Oh, the Italian will pay him back on the exit. As we go on to the penultimate lap of the race, Nakagami battling with Quartararo behind for 12th. George battling for a top 10. You still see his teammate battling hard with Bagnaia in front. That's a nice first corner. He's got a superb run on Marini here. Looking down the inside. Up into the top 10 once again. As Luti past Oliveira for the win. And you see Bagnaia in ninth behind our teammate. So there's at least one more position for MacDonald to get, I think, from his teammate. Maybe Bagnaia as well. We'll see. Go down the hill, go wide. It's Quartararo and Nakagami are battling like a hell for 12. This is their victory, it feels like. Get some more World Championship points. Every little helps. In no way am I nicking that from a popular supermarket chain, that phrase. To go through. Oh, that S-bends. Losing the back end slightly. Tyre's not too bad though. Only around halfway on both tyres. To go on to the final lap. Makes it through the final corner. And MacDonald chasing the top 10. Well, he is in the top 10, but chasing down Bagnaia and his teammate for even more. As he did the fastest out, 32.4. So despite the compromise he has to take in that final corner, definitely got the pace around here, MacDonald. You go up the hill. Oh, and into Bagnaia again. He's taken down the Italian. That's one way to get past him, but he will not be a fan, Bagnaia, of MacDonald after this race. Protects his teammate as well from attack from behind, but he nicks down the inside of Marini now for 9th. The Italian gets him back on the exit. MacDonald nicks down the inside though into the left-hander. Takes back 9th. That is solid points for MacDonald. As all, he goes very wide into the left. We should have the pace on the exit through the right. But Marini has a run into the penultimate corner. MacDonald cuts him off. But Marini forces his way through into 9th. MacDonald tries to force his way back. Oh, he's down! The bike is too damaged. MacDonald has to retire on the final corner. Are you kidding? I've crashed way more times than that and survived. But we have to retire. As Oliveira wins ahead of Luti. Morbidelli 3rd, Marquez 4th, Baldassarri 5th, Passini 6th, Zabi 7th, our teammate in 8th, bringing home the bacon for Elusive, Marini 9th, Bagnaia 10th, and that's another 6 or 7 points MacDonald just chucked away in that final corner. Courtois 11th, Nakagami 12th, Corsi 13th, Pons 14th, Shorter goes the final point ahead of Kent, his fellow shooter rider. As there's MacDonald out in the final corner. As in the championship, Morbidelli leads by 19 points ahead of Oliveira, jumps to 2nd ahead of Marcus. From MacDonald, 49 points back now, 2 race wins behind with just 7 rounds remaining. Oh, he looked like he was right back in it before this race, but now, oh, we don't know. We just don't know. Baldassarri rounds out the top ahead of Passini, Luti, Bagnaia, Savi, and Marini rounds out the top 10 ahead of Nakagami by 2 points as our teammate goes up to 13th, 6 points ahead of Dominic Agata and 8 points behind Quartararo. As looking further down, Corsi up to 18th ahead of Surin and Binder. Good ride again from the speed up. As Navarro is up to 26th ahead of Edgar Pons and Ika up to 30th ahead of Axel Pauli and Manzi as Locatelli still has the wooden spoon. As in the constructors' standings, Cadex's 100% record is gone after Oliveira's win, but they still lead KTM by 85 points. Set Tech 3 in 3rd, Suter in 4th, and Speed Up in 5th. As we look in Moto 2, it says MacDonald still finished 10th and achieved the race objective. You're drunk, game, go home. As in MotoGP, as you would expect, but in Moto 3, the Argentine rider won again from pole. 3rd in the chance to smash the objective, so did Andrea from 25th up to 4th in the top 5 in the championship. Well done to the Moto 3 pair once again. As MacDonald improves his cornering, Andrea improves his body position, and the Argentine rider improves his braking, forward management and body position. The Finn improves his braking and cornering, and the MotoGP pair improve everything as they now have 100 MotoGP affinity. And we earned a decent amount of credits and some reputation as well. And to end the episode, we've got an activity day. As around 2/3 of the way through the season, we could go to the gym, do some abs and back muscle training to improve the cornering ability of our riders by 100 XP, or do some muscle endurance training to improve their braking ability by 100 XP, or you can go to the Gar evening, get 1200 reputation, or do some muscle building for our riders, improve their throttle control by 100 XP. Well, we are going to Silverstone, a fast circuit, and I think we need to improve their corner ability. Let's do some abs and back muscles training for them. As next time out, we'll be heading to MacDonald's home race around the Silverstone circuit, the British Grand Prix. Can our MotoGP riders not finish in last? Can our Moto2 riders score some points? Can the Finn continue his streak? Can MacDonald recover and bounce back? Can our Moto3 riders continue their superb form? Find out next time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then.